What's up, everybody? I'm doing a late fall palm tree update. I'm about to start covering these guys up with my the pop-up greenhouses that you've probably seen in one of my earlier videos a couple years ago. So just wanted to kind of record these guys, see how they did this summer before I wrap them up for the winter. So we're in late November right now, and it's just been getting cold. So we're gonna start off with our needle palms. I think they are, I want to say they're in their second, they're going to go in their second winter in the ground. They look okay. They don't look great. I had a lot of dead fronds. I got these from Southwest Florida, so the first winter, there was like super shock, so we lost a lot of foliage there. And the new growth looks okay. Some of it is pretty flawless, and then some, it looks like you have that potassium deficiency or some kind of deficiency, so we're gonna have to give that some extra love next year. But looks okay. New growth is fine. No spear pull or anything like that. So as you know, these things are super slow growers, so just kind of have to be patient with these, but they're doing okay. Like I said, we're gonna give them some extra love next year, but not real big. And yeah, here we go. And here are my babies. The Windmill Palms, Trachycarpus fortunei. Pretty much the gold standard when it comes to cold hardy trunking palms. I've had these for over 10 years apiece. I have two big boys. They're both about the same size. At the tips of the fronds, they're at 8 foot. But it's kind of funny, like they're definitely different. This could be they could be different cultivars, I'm not sure. I don't think they are, but I also bought them from different places, separate times. So although they're about the same size, tips of the fronds, we have this trunk is 3 foot, exactly 3 foot, but the base here is like really thick compared to the other one. So we have shorter trunk here with a wider trunk at the base, and this one looking good. This is 4 foot trunk. You see how much taller it is, and it's not nearly as thick as on the bottom as the other one. So same height, pretty much the same location, and but different, I guess, size trunks, which is kind of weird, but whatever. So yeah, they put out some good growth this year with nice stiff fronds up top. Just really happy with these guys, and I don't know what they're gonna look like with the greenhouses. I'm probably gonna have to raise them up somehow. Definitely once you cord the fronds up, so they're not just sitting on the wet inside of the greenhouse, so they don't get, like, I don't know, don't get too wet pretty much. But yeah, real pleased with these. A lot of new growth this year. Just real happy, and hopefully goal next year, I'm hoping the fronds go up to or past the gutter here. The rooftop is a rancher, so it's not a big house, but it still kind of looks cool. Like, you see the banana tree in the background, it's going down, but it's way past the roof. I just think that looks cool. And just scored this today, actually, in Delaware. Shout out to Barbara, appreciate you. So they've had this for a very long time, decades. They got this from, I want to say, Myrtle Beach, they said. So this trunk is about 2 foot, this Windmill Palm. And I'm gonna try to get this into a bigger pot and add some fresh soil in there, put it in the basement by the window over the winter, and then I'll plant this somewhere. Not sure where, how the gardeners are. We'll buy stuff before we know where we're gonna put them. So I have to find a place for that. But that looks pretty darn good. A lot of roots exposed here, so we'll try to cover that up. But pretty nice. So hopefully we'll put that in the ground and it'll take off. And then here we have our, probably the least cold hardy of all the palms that I have, the Silver Saw Palmetto. They are cold hardy, but just of the ones that I have, they're probably the least. So this, kind of the same as the needle palm that I have. Kind of got shocked. This is going into its 3rd winter outside, so I lost some fronds here. This did have spear pull in this guy, but it bounced back. So pretty much they from what I've seen, and that's the greenhouse I put. It's clear, so they look great all throughout the winter. January, no issues, and then usually always February is when I start to see some of the damage. Obviously, February is the colder month, but like last year, for whatever reason, January was colder than February. I just think it shows signs in February, just kind of like just that extended period of cold weather, just kind of pisses it off a little bit. So usually February is when I start to see some damage. So, but with that said, I mean, the new fronds look great. You got some of that silver coming out. I don't see any deficiencies with it, so it's just kind of a matter of just keeping it as warm as possible, and that's pretty much it. And yeah, so I hope this kind of just explodes one summer, and that would be nice to get some real growth out of it. And then last but not least is my Sabal miner. And I've had this kind of same thing as the Windmill Palm that I just got today. I guess it was stunted with just years of being in a pot, and then once I put it in the ground, it just kind of really just seems a lot happier. So I mean, I actually didn't even measure this, but I think we're at like probably at 3 foot, maybe even above 3 foot with the tips of the fronds there. And then I put some small guys around them, some seedlings that I got, and they've definitely put out some new growth. And I have some more in pots that I bought, and they are significantly smaller than the ones that are in the ground. So just put these things in the ground if you have them. If you have space for them, put them in the ground. Do it in probably late spring, and just go for it and see what happens. But they definitely like to be in the ground more than they do in pots. I think that's the case for most plants. But yep, so that's pretty good. So I'm real happy with all the growth overall, and I'm not sure where I'm going to put this new windmill. But yeah, it's the last look before they go to sleep. So, and I'll probably make a video. I'm gonna probably do a video of my yuccas, and then do a video when I take off the greenhouses for the spring next year. All right, everybody, good luck, and if you have your hardy palms, good luck winterizing those, and leave some comments. I know I got a lot of people I connect with on a regular basis, so good luck to you guys, and just keep us updated on your palms, and I'll do the same with mine. All right, take care.